Hi, this is Terry. Welcome back to my channel. It's still a little smoky outside, but fortunately we are safe where we are other than air quality, and our hearts go out to anyone who is really suffering from the fires anywhere in California or Colorado or Oregon, since we seem to all be on fire right now. And special thanks to the firefighters. And then if you've suffered from, house loss or you've been evacuated, just know that we're sending you a little extra love. And as I see the GoFundMes and the requests for assistance, we are opening up our checkbooks. So we are definitely supporting financially and spiritually, because we are truly fortunate to be where it is that we are. On a lighter note, we are coming up on September 1st, which is the 1-year anniversary of Piloting Your Life. That looks a little sketchy. There, Piloting Your Life. My very first book that I did not expect to actually ever write, but I did, and I'm super proud of it. I'm incredibly proud that over 1,200 copies have sold in ebook, paperback, and audiobook. It's sold in over or nearly 10 countries. I've actually had requests to have it translated into Polish and Norwegian. If I hit 10,000 copies sold, maybe I will. Or if somebody reaches out and said, hey, I just want to do this for you and we'll take care of the distribution, yeah, more power to you. I'm happy to take a look at that contract. And it's available on Amazon for paperback, ebook, and audiobook. It's available through Drafts to Digital. I cannot tell you the number of platforms I have to manage for this book. It's a lot. But with Drafts to Digital, the ebook is then available on all sorts of different platforms, and it's also available through libraries, and local bookstores can order because I have it out on Ingram Spark as well. It's available through Findaway Voices for multiple audiobook platforms. So it's been quite a year, let's say it's almost 2 years of a total learning experience. I'm super proud of what I've accomplished. I was hoping to have sold more books by now, but I'm playing the long game on this, as I keep reminding myself, and I'm trying to build a movement. It's a movement, it's not just a book. And that's why you see all the social media around stuff, is just to continue to remind women over the age of 40 especially that, midlife is a great opportunity for reinvention and exploration, and time to put ourselves first so we can design and live a life of our own creation. And be the first in the buffet line and take the last fucking cupcake. And if you've read the book, you know exactly where that is coming from. I'm happy to say that the book has won multiple awards, and in a previous episode I talked about the awards racket, and I think that it is, but it's won the Gold IPPY Living Now Evergreen Award for health and wellness. It's won multiple silver awards, one from IBPA and one from Nautilus, and then it was honored by the American Book Fest as one of the best books in, I think it was 2019, in the I think that was the women's health category. So it's been inspiration, women's health, aging consciously, and health and wellness. So it's ticking a whole bunch of different boxes. It's interesting about the health and wellness. I guess we're looking at mental health as included in health, because there's only one chapter on really around perimenopause and the menopause transition. The rest of the book, it doesn't really cover health unless you count sex and relationships, because there's a chapter on sex too. So now the question is, with year 2, what's next? Also, what am I doing to celebrate the 1-year anniversary? Unfortunately, I haven't given a lot of thought to, what's going to happen in essentially a week. I should have been planning better. But one of the ideas that I did come up with is, I think it's going to be fun to start a book club. I've had several people ask for that, so look for more details coming soon. In September, we'll be launching a book club. So once a month, I will be announcing a book and setting a date to read it by, and then setting up some sort of a format in order to discuss it. I don't know if it'll be on Instagram, if it'll be, a virtual call on some sort of a platform. I'll figure out the details later, but I have picked out the first book. And the first book is called Big Friendship: How We Keep Each Other Close. I heard the authors behind this book on a podcast, and if you are following, I think it's on Piloting to Power on Instagram. I think I posted it there, and it just talks about the importance of friendships and what we can do to make our friendships healthy and, in ways that haven't really talked about it before. So I'm thinking maybe the theme of the book club is going to be around things that support us in midlife but aren't directly related to midlife. And friendship is a big thing for us to be focusing on in our lives as women, and especially in midlife, to set us up for success in future years. So I'm excited to read this. I ordered this through a Black woman-owned bookstore. So if you can support a local bookstore or support a Black woman-owned bookstore, please do. Amazon, the prices aren't that different, and they're not getting things to us that much faster. So try to support locally. I just ordered a book through Kepler's and had it shipped to a friend in Oakland. I think I paid $6 for shipping, but it was worth it to be able to support my local bookstore. So look for more on the book club. Which means I have to create some graphics and stuff around that, which will be a little bit fun to relieve my brain from all of the consulting work that I'm doing that uses the analytical and the creative, but a lot of analytical. I think I put the right side is analytical, left side's creative. I always get that mixed up.
Other way around.
It's the other way around?
Left is analytical.
Okay. Well, good. I'm glad I have you. Thank you for providing the correction. In the meantime, it would be awesome if you continue to share the book with your friends, or better yet, buy a copy of the book and send it to them. I have copies here, so if you would like to have a personalized copy sent to a friend, and I put in personalized notes, I would be happy to do that. Just drop me a line at pilotingyourlife@gmail.com. And what I look for is I need the name and the address, of course, and then also just a little bit about them, because in the personal note, I will say, congratulations on this, great job doing this. This person really appreciates you, and thought you'd appreciate this book. And so I will put in a handwritten note, and then they always get a bookmark and a sticker. So the it's the wrong side up. And a sticker, which I think is super fun for your Swall water bottles or for your computer. So those come in the book. The book is $20 including tax if you get it through me, and then it's $25 with shipping and handling. And Zeke loves going to the post office to take these books, so let's keep him busy in taking the books to the bookstore or to the post office. The other thing is that if you belong to book clubs, since the book is available on ebook and audio and paperback, go ahead and offer up Piloting Your Life as an option, and I would be more than happy to show up for the discussions, especially since most of you are now doing them virtually. I would be really, really happy to show up and answer any questions, contribute to the conversation, hear what all of you are thinking about the book, and because I'm always inspired by readers and what they get out of it, what was missing, what was really impactful, because it just gives me ideas for the YouTube channel, gives me ideas for my social media, for the crew chats, and for other things that I end up blogging and sharing about. And just one more request, if you don't mind. If you have ideas on what I can do to celebrate the 1-year anniversary of the book, or ways for me to really promote for year 2, or ideas to create some excitement about it, I'd really appreciate it. Typically, I would be doing some speaking opportunities, but those, because that's where the book, I can sell easily 35 to 50 copies after a speaking gig. Not really doing that as much anymore with COVID. So I'd love for some other ideas on what to do. Happy to be super, super creative and collaborate on something. But if you've got ideas for me, ads haven't been really effective. As I said, the awards were pretty much a racket. I've done a couple of other promotional things that really haven't panned out. I think the problem is that the women who need this book the most don't identify that they need this book. And so it's really got to come from a friend, or they have to see and hear me speak and go, oh, now I get it. And that's why at the house parties, those were super effective as well in selling a whole bunch of books. So I promised Ray I would keep this to about 6 minutes. We are now at 10. God, yeah, no. Ray laughed at me and was right to laugh at me. We're recording this on Monday morning. I've got a bunch of work to do. Ray needs to hopefully hop on Zoom and do some classes today. But Zoom seems to be having some sort of a national outage. I don't know if it's an international outage, but they're really struggling with all the kids going back to school. And a big shout out and good luck to Adam, my firstborn, who is starting his classes today at San Diego State, all online, but he has a 9 o'clock class too. So I think that's about it, right? Anything?
Yeah, let's wrap this up because I've got to edit this as well as do all my schoolwork, so chop chop.
Taskmaster. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. And as always, take some risks, let go of perfection, and above all else, have some fun.